It's anime Baka. We are halfway through summer 2023 anime season, and I wanted to look ahead to the upcoming season to see what new anime will be premiering in fall 2023. Let's not waste any time and get straight into the lineup. Undead Unluck is a new anime releasing next season that is sure to leave fans excited. This is my most anticipated new anime next season. Fuko, a young girl, has been afflicted by a condition that brings extreme misfortune to anyone who touches her. This has had a drastic effect on her surroundings, even resulting in the deaths of those around her, including her own parents. As she stands on a bridge above train tracks ready to die, Fuko is touched by a strange man, causing the footing underneath him to break and dropping him in front of an oncoming train. However, when Fuko finds out the man's corpse, she discovers that his body is regenerating and that he is coming back to life. This man, who Fuko names Andy, is immortal, and like her, he also wishes for death. Fuko eventually decides to team up with Andy to give him the best death possible, but a mysterious organization lurks in the shadows, hoping to take advantage of the duo's bizarre abilities. I am sure that this anime will be the best new anime this upcoming season. The next entry on our list is a Returner's Magic Should Be Special. The world is on the brink of destruction after a devastating 10-year war in the Shadow Labyrinth. Desir Armin is one of the last skilled magicians left standing, but even he is no match for the foe threatening humanity's very existence. Just when he's certain the end has come, he is sent back in time to his early days of studying magic at the prestigious Hebrion Academy. With this rare second chance, Desir is determined to save not only himself, but all the friends and comrades he once lost. Armed with the knowledge of what their future holds, can his efforts make a difference, or are they all doomed to relive the same terrible destiny? This anime reminds me a lot of Tokyo Revengers, and the niche of going back in time in order to save people from dangers is really cool. I am really interested in seeing the direction of this anime, and it definitely looks promising. Ron Kamonhashi, the Range Detective, looks like the mystery comedy we are all waiting for. 5 years ago, Ron was the most promising detective from the illustrious Detective Training Academy Blue. Yet for unknown reasons to the public, he sank into obscurity. After Totomaru Ishiki requests his aid on a murder case, Ron makes his grand return to the task force. The true reason Ron withdrew from the detective world was not from a lack of desire, but rather from something out of his control, and Totomaru might just be the key for his return to his former calling. Together, the wide-eyed officer and the deranged detective tackle each mystery that comes their way. If you are looking for a new adventure anime, then Frieren Beyond Journey's End is just for you. The Demon King has been defeated, and the victorious hero's party returns home before disbanding. The four, Mage Frieren, Hero Himmel, Priest Heater, and Warrior Asen, reminisce about their decade-long journey as the moment to bid each other farewell arrives. But the passing of time is different for elves, thus Frieren witnessing her companions slowly pass away one by one. Before his death, Hater managed to foist a young human woman apprentice called Fern onto Frieren. Driven by the elf's passion for collecting a myriad of magic spells, the pair embarks on a seemingly aimless journey, revisiting the places that the hero of yore had visited. Along their travels, Frieren slowly confronts her regrets of missed opportunities to form deeper bonds with her now deceased comrades. This anime looks super wholesome and has great visuals. Definitely one of the most interesting animes to come out next season. If you are a fan of action anime, Ragna Crimson is just for you. In a world where dragons rule sky, sea, and land, Those who will fight them and win must surpass the limits of normal human strength. Set on victory at any cost, Dragon Hunter Ragna joined forces with the mysterious Crimson. Crimson's motivations are a mystery, but their goal is the same: to destroy the Dragon Monarchs. This anime looks to have fantastic visuals and more on the gory side. If those things suit your taste, then Ragna Crimson is the anime for you. The next entry on our list is Berserk of Gluttony. Fate Graphite is a gatekeeper who works for a noble family, but gets humiliated because he has a useless skill. Later, he kills a bandit and discovers that his skill Gluttony has a secret ability that allows him to grow stronger by absorbing other skills. However, it looks like he not only absorbs their skills, but also their soul. From there, he leaves the noble family he works for and begins his journey to grow stronger and get back at those who humiliated him. Along the way, he discovers a sinister plot involving his own skill, his friends, as well as his own family's lineage. If you are a fan of ninja anime, then Under Ninja is the anime for you. A high school loner is given the part-time job of a lifetime as a modern-day ninja. He is tasked to perform international assassinations. After World War II, Allied Command in Japan developed a new agency to help manage terrorism and violence within the Pacific region. The agency was staffed with ninjas, and they were initially tasked to handle domestic affairs. Eventually, the program grew to its current form, managing 20,000 ninjas across a range of domestic and international affairs. One of those ninjas happens to be Kudo. The 17-year-old high school loner is now poised to be the next line of defense against a potential surge in foreign assassins invading Tokyo. Another revenge anime, The Kingdoms of Ruin, is set in a world where humanity flourished through the power of magic, a gift from witches to aid mankind. But times have changed. The scientific gear expansion has made both magic and witches obsolete. In order to liberate humanity from the blight of magic, the mighty Redia Empire has begun a ruthless hunt to exterminate all witches. Adonis was only a boy when the hunt began, apprenticed to a witch he dearly loved. When she perishes at the hands of the Empire, Adonis vows revenge. By this furious wizard's power, blood will flow. Are you a fan of 7 Deadly Sins? Then you are in luck, because the sequel, The 7 Deadly Sins, or Knights of the Apocalypse, will be premiering next season. This anime focuses on a new protagonist, Percival, who has always lived with his grandfather on God's finger, a remote haven that sits high above the clouds. And though he loves the simple life, he secretly longs for an adventure. But Percival's life is changed forever when an intruder who shares a shocking connection with him tears away everything he's ever known. With nothing to do but chase down the one who took everything from him, Percival sets out on his own. During his journey, the sheltered boy discovers that there are a lot of things he does not know about. Luckily, he meets friends along the way who can help him get by. But how will they react when they find out Percival's destiny and how it's connected to the end of the world? And with the final entry on our list, fans of the OG anime Initial D should be excited, because this next anime is set in the world of Initial D. MF Ghost has finally arrived. Year 202X, self-driving electric cars have replaced internal combustion engine based cars. However, a racing circuit known as MFG, which employs traditional internal combustion cars, is gaining popularity worldwide. Kanata Livingston, a 19-year-old Japanese-British racer, comes to Japan after graduating from a top racing school in the United Kingdom. to take part in the MFG and finds his missing father, Ken Kataguri. Kanata moves to the home of his late mother's friend, Mr. and Mrs. Sainoji, and enters the race under his father's surname, borrowing a Toyota 86 from Ogata, the couple's family friend. Despite the overwhelming disadvantages in specs, Kanata makes it into the top 15 while racing top-tier supercars, demonstrating his phenomenal skills. A new whirlwind is about to set off at MFG. This anime is all for Initial D fans, and I know I will be tuned in next season. Are there any anime I missed out on? Let me know in the comments below, and hit that subscribe button to stay tuned in for more anime news and everything anime. This is Anime Baka, signing out.
Para高みなく危険。寄せる世界不平等な